Oh!
Huge news right out of the gates. We
Right
got
out
the
of the chutes.
order to proceed. See behind us, ladies and gentlemen?
That's what the brain
It's
trust.
The brain
at 1010
trust
XL.
here at 1010XL. This is where the big decisions are made.
Yeah.
This is where the great ideas come from. We're just like stool pigeons. Just sit out on the porch, the stoop.
It's kind of,
Cackle.
our programming management team of Chad Scott and Lauren Rue, we've given like the celebrity power couple nickname Chew.
Chew.
And Chew is in here. Chew's in here.
Chew's in here working it. They're
chewing
gonna
up the scenery and figure out how to simulcast this thing on YouTube as well as Facebook Live.
Well,
because
here's what
our
happened.
audience has exploded.
Well,
on
what's
Facebook.
happened too is because we were trying to make it even add another platform, they wanted to make sure that I was in here today and not Dan.
Okay.
I didn't want to. I don't understand your little filter Friday thing. There's Chew, part of Chew.
Hello,
Chew
Lauren.
combination. There's
That's
Lauren
Baby
Rue.
Shark, Jeff, in honor of our musical tribute.
Oh, that's the baby shark. It
Baby
looks
sharks.
like it just looks like a happy face.
Little baby shark. Little baby shark.
Oh,
Where's
they want the
shark?
baby shark background music. I'm not a big fan of the baby shark background music. I find it to be annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know if that says about me though. It's just a happy little
That's what
song.
happens
I
if I
guess.
turn up the volume.
Oh, no one can hear us? Did you put that in?
No, it's just there.
Oh, that comes with the...
I don't know. Poor Jeff. Jeff really hates Baby Shark. It makes him angry. So there you go, Jeff. There's the music. I'm going to turn it down now. Enjoy my
I don't
hand.
hate baby shark music. It's all
No,
of
it is a little
I don't hate near as much
speaking
as
of
they
the
think I
Sharks,
hate
though,
it.
they're in action tomorrow night.
Yeah, that'll be fun. You're going to the game.
I'm going to the game with the Petite. It'll be a
Okay.
good time.
Has the Petite been to a Sharks game yet?
He has not. He's
Oh.
been to Iceman game. He's been to Jumbo Shrimp games.
How does he do in those? Is he a sports
loves
fan
it.
or is he
Loves
a being at an event fan?
He's both. He does love
Is he
sports
watching any
stuff.
sports? What is he, 4?
He's 4. He'll be 5 in July. He loves.
Kind of a tall kid for 4,
He's
isn't
a
he?
tall kid. He loves hoops and he loves baseball. Not just watching. He
watching
loves
it?
playing it too.
Well, it's about to, you got 2 more years, you can put him in T-ball.
Yeah, he's got good hand-eye.
Good.
So he's.
Well, here's what you do. Here's what I used to do with my boys when they
gotta
were
get that
about...
baseball money.
This is fun, though. In all seriousness, when my boys, I had twins, as you know,
Yeah.
were about 4, maybe, being the obsessive parent, they may have been 3. But when they were about 4, are we now live on YouTube as
No,
well?
we're working on it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Chew will be back.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Chew.
Here's Lauren Rue, ladies and gentlemen. She'll join us on the drill here in a couple of weeks. What was I saying? Oh, what I did when they were about 4. See, it's irritating after a few seconds.
Sure
See?
it is.
I'm not the only one. You take him, get him. Do you see him glove yet?
Yes.
Get him a little glove.
Yeah, he's got a man.
Take him to a regular-sized baseball field with plays that he cannot make. In other words, put him at shortstop and hit tennis balls at him.
Right.
Then if he gets hit, it doesn't hurt him.
Right.
But it gets him used to those long. I really think it helped my boys advance quick at an early
Get the
age.
feel for it,
Well,
so
it's
not
the depth
intimidating.
perception at
Yeah.
that age. So get used. Baseball's a game where the ball is not from me to you.
Right.
And I think too many young kids are taught baseball
Play short toss. and-
right to each other. So
Right.
anyway.
Yeah.
But I would always,
He loves it though, man.
I'd always bribe them. They would get a free ice if they actually caught. I mean, they're 4 years old, and I'm hitting high school pop-ups.
Right.
If they actually caught one, they got a free icy.
And he's a big bribery guy.
Yeah, you can get him to him that way.
Every week
for
we're,
sure.
we're mad bribes. He got bribed this morning. For good behavior, he got a sprinkle donut on his way to school.
Oh, nice.
Courtesy of Mom. So shout out to Mom.
Good,
And the Sugar Rush. Shout out to
This is
the
beef coming
BPK
out.
teachers who will be dealing with that Sugar Rush this mid.
All right, our sugar rush today was obviously about Telvin Smith. And anytime you get into when you're moderating this discussion like
Sure.
we do, anytime you get on, people hear part or half or some part of your take. You can never get your complete, unadulterated feelings out there and understood by everyone. I think the important thing, and this speaks to kind of the culture of today, it's okay for one person to have competing viewpoints.
Right.
That is possible. In other words, it's okay to want the best for Telvin Smith, and at the same time, it's okay to think he did the team wrong. Those are not
Right.
mutually exclusive from each
Right.
other. And so some people think that if you think that the Jags should go after the money for the sake of the franchise, the fan base, the team, the salary cap, that somehow makes you like some unsympathetic,
Right.
terrible
Like
human.
anti-Telvin.
That's just I can't buy that. And I said earlier, I mean, we can't do a show like this and have I'm not going to use the text line or the audience reaction to my moral compass. I know the person I am. I know who and what I care about, how sensitive I am to things that deserve sensitivity and empathy. Listen, I would suggest to any and everyone who captured their empathy in this Telvin Smith. I mean, we had people calling in today, and you'd think Telvin Smith's, house burned down.
Right.
But I would just challenge all of the vocal, empathetic people who called in today to take heart of your empathy and go out this weekend and make a difference for people who need your help.
Right.
Not
Because
for
there's plenty of them.
There are a lot of people who need help more than Telvin Smith, and that's just what I was trying to express. So for all of those that just, like I said, I'm not going to repeat it, but if you suddenly have found how empathetic you are and how you really feel for people whose world has come down, there are a lot of people in Jacksonville who need your help more than Telvin does.
Let's go put it in action then.
So there we go.
Speaking of people who took a leave to try and better themselves and abandon their team, so Sticks Devitt is watching right now.
Good for him.
Sticks. Photo bucket for life. Hope it's frigid and cold up there.
If I know Sticks, if he turned it on and that shark thing's playing, he probably left already.
He probably left. He might have bailed.
Yeah.
But maybe not. So what else is going on? You're still not watching the Braves, so I'll look forward to giving you an update on Monday.
I understand they went full Braves last night. There he is. Yeah. I understand they went full Braves last night and up 2-1 with 2 outs of the ninth, gave up a game tying homer and then lost the game in the 10th. So that's why I'm not watching anymore. Right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Thank
Meanwhile,
you. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, my beloved Cubbies, along with Sticks Devitt, who said he's sitting in Boston traffic watching Facebook Live, safety first. They have won 10 of 11, won 3 or 4 from the Stinkfish, and now welcome the Brew Crew to town for a 3-gamer, including Sunday night.
But the Brewers have also gotten hot.
Yeah, so it should be good.
The Braves, I believe now, are significantly under 500. The fact that I am no longer following them, I don't DVR, I don't watch, I don't check box scores. I inevitably, because of what we do, I wish for a month I was just like a CPA though, and I could control what information came through me, because I cannot avoid knowing whether or not the Braves lost.
How is it the Braves have the 4th best bullpen in MLB this first month?
Yeah, that's not true.
I mean, maybe by statistics, but
yeah, I'll tell you
the
how.
eye test does not suggest as much.
This is how. You bet, Brian. Guns N' Roses tickets. Oh, that reminds me. I'm the Guns N' Roses director I need to talk to.
You are the director of Guns N' Roses.
No, I'm not, but the guy who is needed to meet with Dan and I moved past that text and I forgot to get back.
Dear.
So
No.
I'll have to do that after we're done with this terrific Guns N' Roses. Why do I have all these?
So look, we'll keep monitoring the Telvin Smith situation. The Jags put out their statement about not making a statement about the statement yesterday. They still say they haven't heard from Telvin, so sure they'll have more to say. The Doug Marrone will meet the media today, but it's for the start of rookie minicamp, so I would imagine there'll be a lot of deflecting. The media, I'm sure, will ask him about Telvin Smith, but I'm sure there will be a lot of deflecting and deferring until there's more to know. So rookie minicamp closed to everyone,
us too.
So we'll, just like you, we'll wait.
I got to be honest
to hear about it.
Considered it's just rookies and it is the weekend. I'm glad that it's
closed.
I'm glad that it's closed.
You don't have.
Yeah, if it were a Monday, if it was it was open, I would be going down and watching guys run around in shorts for an hour. Yeah, not
really your thing.
No,
I'm with you.
I don't think the Jags are going to say much about Telvin. I don't think they know much. God knows if Telvin's even bothered to call him yet.
Right. I mean, that statement gave the impression that they haven't heard from him.
Yeah.
So if they haven't heard from him, what's there to say?
Right.
He made a statement.
Correct. And that's what they said yesterday, that until we do, we're not going to
that's where we're at.
Speculate. So anyway, what about, so you're going to the Sharks?
I'll be at the Sharks tomorrow night.
I'm going to, I think I'm probably going to binge some Game of Thrones this weekend as I try and catch up with America.
Try to get there. You might make it in time for the finale to watch it in real time, experiencing with the people.
No. I will be ahead and waiting on the next episode before we get to the end.
Yeah.
No doubt. What are they, 8, 5?
That's what I'm saying. They're I think they're 4 episodes into season 8.
Yeah, no, I will be done. I will be done and caught up in season 8 and waiting on, what night does it come on now?
I think it's Sunday night.
So that's what I'll need to know, Sunday night.
Yeah. Be ready for it. Live.
All right. Well, everyone have a great weekend.
On that note.
And we'll see you Monday.
Peace, Guggens.